you tend to have a racy mind, you should put that raciness to work, right? You have all this energy inside your mind. There are a couple of practical things that you can do to mitigate the craziness that you are experiencing. You might find this boring, counterintuitive, I don't know. The reality is if you are experiencing a lot of energy, a lot of racy thoughts, you could try to bring your consciousness to the other parts of your body. You could literally not think, feel the presence in the tips of your toes, in the middle of the fingers of your feet, in your knees, in your thighs, in your elbows. Feel it all. Might seem simple, but the reality is if you are experiencing a racy mind, it's because you have a lot of energy inside you. And especially in this current age, we have a tendency to have our attention hijacked by cell phones, computers, videos, YouTube shorts, or simply processes of the mind that we identify with. Learning to direct and channel that energy into the correct space is necessary. And again, what I said about feeling the presence in your body is just an example. There are a lot of stuff that you could do, like choosing to work that energy into something that is actually good for you. It doesn't need to be good in the sense of making you money or nothing, but to be honest, this energy is waiting for it to be expressed into the world. You can choose to do that by, first of all, recognizing that you are in that stage. But then you can also realize that this energy is waiting to be put in its place, whether that's to clean your room, clean your house, do your chores. There's just one thing that might be stopping you from doing those things. That is, you may be feeling too much comfort where you already are. You know, you could be cleaning your bed, or you could be cleaning your house, but it's just so easier to lay down and keep watching stuff. It's just a lot of things, because if I start to clean my house, I'm gonna have to if I start to clean my room, I'm gonna have to clean my house, then I'm gonna have to clean the whole thing, then I'm gonna have to do this and do that. It's a growing thing, it's an anxiety. And that is happening because you have those racist thoughts in the first place. Do you see that? And so the laziness that you feel is actually something that is being fed, is something that is growing by your own raciness of mind. Do you see that? So should have a snap in your consciousness, like a clap, like get out, go do your stuff, go do what you need to do. You don't need to finish everything today. You just need to go and do stuff. Do it. You probably heard of this saying, before enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. After enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. That is because there is nothing to be realized right now. There is only doing. There is only creating. There is only expressing. The energy is waiting to be expressed. Don't worry about how it will be expressed. Just do it. Just let it flow. Whether that's making a video, whether that's stretching your body, whether that's giving someone you know is in need of social interaction the opportunity to experience that. It can be expressed in infinite ways. But there is that thing that you need to do, which is to snap out of it. Snap out of those attention grabbing softwares that are out there to get you. You know, you know that, but everything you see on your phone, everything you see on the street is in a sense made in a way that is engineered to grab your attention. Think about it. Stores, they all have colorful signs. A person that is selling stuff on the street, especially if you live in a third world country, they are like yelling at you, like, I'm selling this, I'm selling that. Then let's move a layer deeper. Let's go to the internet. Same thing happens there, ads everywhere. Not only ads, short attention span videos that are created in a way that is designed to grab your attention more and more. Subscription services. Canceling the subscription services. There are some services out there that are gonna tell you, no, you can keep the service for free for a month. You can choose to decide later. There's always this delaying of what needs to happen, Of course, you have the common sense of knowing what you need and what you don't. I'm just bringing your attention to this. Me making this video could be seen as attention grabbing. I like to think that what I'm saying here is actually going to be beneficial for you. But there are stuff that you're going to need to learn by yourself. So take this video as a sign. Snap out of it. Just do what needs to be done. You can go back to it later. It's fine. You're not a bad person for letting yourself fall down into these behaviors. If you start thinking that you're this imperfect being that has no possibility of salvation, that is just going to dig the hole you are in more deeper, You see what I'm saying here? Let it be, let it be, let it flow. Be part of it. Be part of the flow. You need clarity. Snap out of it. Take a cold shower. Do some dancing. You don't need to get up and do the thing that you need to do right away. You can just get up. You can just snap out of it. You can stop and look to your surrounding. Notice your life. Notice it. Just notice stuff. There's nothing that you need to accomplish. There's nothing that you need to do. You might be asking then, okay, so if there's nothing that I need to do, why is this person telling me that I need to snap out of it? That's what I'm telling you to snap out of. This constant thinking, this constant questioning. Yes, it has its place. It has its benefits. But do you see how this can be also be used as a way to over rationalize your experience, so you don't actually have to deal with the worldly stuff? Does that make sense to you? It's a balance. It's about balance. If you feel like you're good, like you're okay, then you don't need to watch this video. But if you're someone who wants to bring even more presence into their life, then you know this is what needs to be done. You know, presence is not only accomplished by sitting in a meditative position and using your mind to actually achieve that state that you think you need to, because that is the mind that is going to be doing that. Yes, I am going to sit here and I'm going to achieve samadhi, and I'm going to not care about anything, and I'm going to uh, be here from I'm going to set a timer for 15 or 45 minutes. Yeah, okay. Oh wait, let me check how much time is left. There are people that may do that. They have this energy that allows them to just let themselves be for that specific amount of time. But there are other people out there that do not have the same quality of that energy. They need to do. They need to do. They need to express. They need to create. And again, creation is not a video that you need to do to make money, or an art that you need to do to make money. We have a tendency to put a price on everything. How about the price of channeling that energy that you have inside you, letting it pour out, materializing something that is over circulating inside you, and even creating some imbalances. This is why you see people recommending, like, if you feel anxiety, if you should run, you should be in movement. Yes, there are many caveats. It's not I'm not being reductionist here and saying that if you have anxiety or depression, this is what you should do only. But it helps. It helps. Because once you let go of that excessive energy that is in your mind, you're not going to let go of all of it, because this energy is going to be constantly renovated. And this is why it is not something that you need to do only once, like running only once. It is a habit that you need to establish. That habit is going to allow the energy inside you to balance itself. And if the energy that you have inside you is more balanced, is that is what is going to allow the energy to actually flow to the correct spaces in your mind. This means what once was chaotic inside, now it has a actually cohesive or coherent line of thinking, because it is not something that is overflowing with images, with ungroundedness. Now you have grounded yourself. You have put yourself out there. You have been, feeling your body. Now this energy is not only in your head, is in your whole body. And once that happens, new connections are made. You can create new points inside you. You can start to feel where the energy is inside your body and how it relates to certain thoughts, certain behaviors that you have. And this is what actually creates a possibility of deep self-inquiry in a way that you can make the associations between where does it hurt in your body, and what thought comes up in your mind when you feel that specific type of pain. And this gives you hooks to go through and to start following the needle, the thread that the needle is creating, basically. And the following of the process is the constant recognition of it, which is something that demands energy by itself. And so, do you see how this is a process that allows you to actually use the energy for something good? And it all happened because you chose to put yourself out there, to do, to move. I hope this makes sense. See you next video.